Apetamin is basically a syrup that helps you gain an appetite, but people use it for many different ways, like what's good, YouTube? It's your girl Mama, and we are back with another video. So today's video is a Q&A, and I'm going to be answering questions on how to gain weight with Apetamin. So let's get into the video. Okay guys, so the first question is, what is Apetamin? Okay, first off, I don't know if it's pronounced Apetamin or Apetamin. I think it's pronounced Apetamin, but Haitians say Apetamin, so I'm gonna say Apetamin. But anyways, Apetamin is basically a syrup that helps you gain an appetite, but people use it for many different ways. Like, some people use it to gain an appetite because they can't eat and they need help eating. Some people also use it to gain weight, like in the booty area and in the face or anywhere else on the body. And then you got some people who use it to help go to sleep because it do help with sleeping. Okay, so the next question is, how many times do you use it? When using Apetamin, you want to use it every day, but just 3 times a day. You got breakfast, lunch, and then dinner. So if you skip a meal, it's not going to affect you that bad, but you want to get those 3 meals for the most part of your day. And I know some of y'all are probably wondering, can I use the syrup more than 3 times? Yeah, you can use it as much as you want, but if I were you, I would just do it 3 times a day so you don't waste the syrup and you're on a steady pace for every time you use it for each day. Okay, so the next question is, how do you use it? Okay, when using Apetamin, when I first started and I was like searching up, like, do I take it before the meal or after the meal? It really doesn't matter, but if I were you, I would take it before the meal. So like before each meal you eat, take it and then eat the meal right away. Okay, so when you get the bottle, it's gonna come with a cap and it's gonna be marked in milliliters. You're gonna have 5 millimeters and 10 millimeters. Now, some people have troubling on which millimeters do I take. Oh, this stupid word. But anyways, which millimeters will you take? It depends on how much you eat. If you know you're not gonna eat a lot at that moment, just take 5. But if you know you're gonna eat like a big meal, take 10. If you want a faster pace on gaining weight, take 10. But when you take 10, make sure you're eating a lot during that meal. You're probably gonna eat a good 2, 3, or 4 things during that one meal. So if you're gonna eat a lot, take 10. If you're not, just take 5. Okay, so the next question is, what do you eat to make you gain more pounds? Honestly, when you're using Apetamin, you're gonna be very hungry. You're gonna be hungry all day. You're gonna be craving so much different types of food. Things that you only used to eat a little bit, you're gonna have an even more bigger appetite. So like, some things that you wanna eat is like rice. But when you eat it, you don't wanna eat just rice. You wanna eat it with a meat like pork, fish, chicken. You can also eat spaghetti, oatmeal. You want to try to eat things with carb and a lot of fat. You want to eat fruits, vegetables. Cereal and milk is good. Beans, avocados, bread. Anything with bread is very good. You just want to eat stuff with a lot of fat and carbs. Okay, so the next question is, how long does it take to gain the weight? Okay, so when taking Apetamin, you gain how much weight based on how much you eat and how many millimeters you take with the syrup. So if you're taking 5 millimeters, you're not going to gain as much as you take with the 10 millimeters. So it's really based on how much you eat and how much millimeters you take. Now, I'm not saying with 5 millimeters, you're not going to gain any pounds. I'm just saying in a way like, if you use 5 millimeters, it's going to be a little bit slower pace than the 10 millimeters. So everything is really up to you in the milliliters and how much you eat. Okay, so the next question is, how many bottles do you need? Okay, so each bottle should be finished less than 2 weeks. So it should take you a week or a week and some days to finish one bottle. So if you're using the correct pace and the same measurements every day, it should take you a week. And in that week, you should gain at least like 8 to 10 pounds. So if you're looking just to gain 8 to 10 pounds, you only need one bottle. But if you want to gain more than 10 pounds, 2 bottles will be fine. But I would order one to see how, things go. And if you want to gain more, then another one. Okay, so the next question is, how long does the weight stay? Okay, so when using Apetamin, your weight should stay forever, but it's really up to you. You have to be consistent on you eat. So it doesn't mean that you have to continue to use the bottles for the rest of your life. No, that would be terrible and exhausting. Imagine eating like 24/7. No. Basically, if you continue to eat the same, you'll stay the same. So basically, you will have to continue to eat constantly, meaning eating all day. But like if you're missing some parts of the day, you're gonna lose some weight, but it really just depends on the person. So I can't really, clarify that, but just continue to eat the same how you were eating with the bottle. Okay, so the next question is, where can you purchase Apetamin and how much does it cost? Honestly, I got mine from Haiti, but there's other places where you can purchase it. You can purchase it in a hair store, which is Beauty Exchange. I don't know about any other hair stores, but Beauty Exchange is one that I mostly hear about it from and see it from. So Beauty Exchange, and you can also just buy it from online. Just type in Apetamin shopping and order it online, and it should be around $30 to $40. If it's more than that, then you're getting ripped off. Okay, so the next question is, when you buy your Apetamin, when is the perfect time to take it? When you first get your bottle, I recommend you to take it on a Friday or Saturday, not a Sunday. If you have work the next day, do not take it. If you have school the next day, do not take it, because it makes you sleepy for the first 3 days. So if you take it like the night before you have to go somewhere or do something, you're gonna be tired and you're gonna probably fall asleep. So it's best to take it on a off day or a day you do not have school. Okay, so the next question is, how does the syrup taste? I can't really, explain the taste because everybody's taste buds is different. But for me, it tastes like regular syrup. It tastes fine. It doesn't taste bad, so I like it. So I think y'all should like it, but it's really up to you. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell y'all about the side effects. Okay, so the first side effect is that it's going to make you hungry like all day, every minute. You're gonna have a bigger appetite. You're gonna want to eat more. So if you're going to take the syrup, you want to take it around the time you have food in your house, anytime that you're not stressed or depressed. Because if you're stressed, you're not gonna eat and it's not gonna be good for you and you're gonna waste your money. So take it around a time where you're ready and prepared. Okay, so the next side effect is that it's going to make you sleepy. So I recommend, if you're gonna take it like the first time, to take it on a Friday or Saturday. Don't take it on a day that you know you're gonna have work the next day or school, or you're gonna be busy, because you're gonna be sleepy. Eventually the sleepiness, it will wear off, but you're gonna have some nights where you're just gonna be tired. You're gonna want to sleep early. So sleepiness is a side effect. Okay, so the last side effect is that you're going to gain weight all over. You're going to gain weight in your face, your shoulders, your tootsie, your thighs, your calves, your fingers, your foot, and in your belly area. So you want to exercise consistently so your belly doesn't overload, because it is going to grow. Like, you're going to look like you're pregnant. You're going to look like you've been eating for months. So I recommend you exercise, so your belly shape does not look bad. So make sure you exercise. Okay guys, now I'm gonna go over the pros and cons of Apetamin before I end the video. So for your pros, it helps you gain an appetite, it helps you gain weight, and it helps you go to sleep if you have trouble sleeping. Okay guys, so for the cons, sleepiness can be a con because sometimes it makes you oversleep. So if I were you, have like a schedule for your sleeping schedule, because Apetamin and the sleepiness, it gets annoying. So you want to be mindful of that. Another thing is that it makes you gain weight in the face area, which makes your face like a little bit chubby, but it just depends on the person and the gaining weight in the belly area. So make sure you're consistent on exercising, because if you don't exercise, you're gonna have a lot of belly fat. Okay, so the last con is the part where it makes you want to eat a lot. Sometimes you're going to be aggravated because you're going to be craving stuff and food is going to be on your mind a lot. So be mindful that you have to take this serious. Take it around a time like where you're not stressed, depressed, and when you're like ready and prepared. So make sure you have a lot of food and that you're really serious about taking Apetamin. Okay guys, now we're at the end of the video. I hope the video was very helpful and easy to understand. I hope that when y'all purchase the Apetamin, it works for y'all. But anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that button, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!